Hey Firebirds, and welcome to the first edition of The Fire Behind the Birds. I'm Allie Campbell, and I'm here at Land Ho, one of our sponsor restaurants in the heart of Orleans. Today I had the opportunity to speak with returning player Miles Gosztola. So let's take it back to last summer. You arrive at the Cape, probably as far from your hometown Seattle as physically possible. You're living with a host family, playing with a new roster, all these new teammates that you've probably never met, and facing some of the best talent in the country. What was that like for you? What was your initial reaction?
Man, I got here, I was watching practice, watching these other guys throw. I'm thinking, man, it's going to be hard to fit in here. Like, this is a super talented bunch of guys. And, Jim Lawler, he's a fantastic pitching coach. I mean, Cole Cook, like, he's fantastic too. Like, those two guys were so huge in my development over last summer and just like helping my confidence develop and teaching like attack on the mound, no matter who's at the plate. And it was great group of guys around me.
Are there any memories from last season that stand out to you the most?
Absolutely. I mean, clinching that playoff spot in front of our home crowd was so much fun. Like, that was just a great full 9 innings of baseball that we played that night, and it was fantastic.
You had this experience last summer, but what kind of brought you back this season?
I was hungry to come back here just to play against some good competition. I love playing against the best guys around the country. Like, it's always fun. I love the environment here, the pack the hill, everything about it. I love the Cape.
So I understand you have a host family. How has that been? I hear they cook for you every once in a while.
Oh yeah, the Scots, they're fantastic. Miss Andrew or Mr. Andrew and Miss Stacy, like, they're fantastic host parents. Like, I can't ask for anything more.
Okay, so now let's help Orleans get to know you a little bit more. So you have two younger brothers, Adam, who's 17, and Lachlan, who's 13.
Those are my two best friends in life.
So it seems like Lachlan is a big baseball fan.
Oh yeah.
So where did your love of baseball come from? Because I assume his might have come from seeing you play for so long, but where did yours come from?
Mine really came from my dad had season tickets for the Mariners growing up, so I got to see a lot of professional baseball as far as like watching players like Felix Hernandez, Kyle Seager, Nelson Cruz, Robinson Cano. Like, I love the Mariners baseball growing up, and that's really where it sprouted.
It sounds like you have a great support system with your family and everything. But you guys just ended your season a few weeks ago, and then now you're hopping over to the Cape for more baseball. Is it ever overwhelming?
Oh, it never gets old. I love this game. I'll pour everything I have into it, and the day I stop loving it's the day I hang up the spikes.
So now can you share with us what Last Friday Night by Katy Perry means to you?
Oh, that was my walkout song as a senior in high school and junior in high school for pitching. And I don't know, I started on Friday nights for our high school team, so I just think about like last Friday night I dominated, and that's the song singing about last Friday night.
But that gets you into the groove, a little Katy Perry to set the mood.
Yeah, it loosens me up in the sense of like, I take the game really seriously, and I think I take it a little too seriously sometimes, and I need to realize at the same time, like, this is a child's game we play, and I want to enjoy it as long as possible. And I think hearing that song, it loosens me up and realizes like this is the game you've played and that you've loved since age 5.
Something that the fans of the Firebirds should know is that these guys are more than just players on the field. For example, Miles is one of us. He used to have a chess era. He's a big American history buff, and he's even a fan of the simple things. For example, when he was 3 years old, he would ignore his Christmas presents in favor of the packing peanuts that they came in.
I don't know where you got that one, but yeah, that was I used to ask for packing peanuts on my Christmas list rather than like actual gifts. I don't know. I was a pretty simple guy growing up.
The simple things. We love it. So now that you're here at the Cape, what does it mean to you to be here and be able to play with the best of the best?
It means a lot. I always just think of that like little 8, 9-year-old that used to go to batting practice at Mariners games and scramble for balls in batting practice, trying to get autographs. And now I'm hopefully on the way to being the guy giving the autographs. And I just think post game when those kids are all running around like asking for our autographs, mid game they're pounding on the fence asking for a ball. Like, I love that because I see a lot of my younger self in those kids.
What advice would you give to those kids that are wanting to be where you are now?
work hard, stay consistent. I mean, play other sports, enjoy the road in life to being an athlete at the end of the day. Take school seriously, like just put everything you have into every little thing you do in life.
And what are you hoping to take away from this summer?
Man, this summer just develop a little more as a player, as a person, just get a little better in life these next couple months.
Awesome. Well, thank you so much. I appreciate your time, and go Birds.
Go Birds.